Hello everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. I hope your week is ending on a high note. It's Friday here and actually I'm back releasing videos on a daily basis because I had some internet difficulties this past week. We have two internet systems here. We have a cable and I guess what's the equivalent of DSL back in the States. The DSL is terrible. The cable got struck during a little lightning storm on Sunday, so I've been dealing with super slow upload speeds, and I've got videos. I just haven't been able to upload them, fast enough one a day. So I'm kind of back to real time for right now, but I got some more videos to release, so I'll ease out of it. But anyhow, just thought I'd finish off the week talking about weight loss a little bit. I stumbled across yesterday, and since Liz has left, I've been just kind of catching up on videos and watching YouTube videos, and not even the people that I necessarily follow, but just kind of getting my finger back on the pulse of what's going on. And as always, there's tons and tons and tons of videos and talk and everything out there about weight loss. And it's just, I've talked about this a bunch of times, and you really can't get through to people on this subject a lot of times. I guess and you know what? Hey, fair enough. I'm not 100 pounds overweight, so I can't quite get into the psychology of a person that's 100 pounds overweight. And I can see, just being almost in this desperate state to want to release the weight. And also, as I'm talking about this, as I always need to say in every video, because there will be those people listening in the basement late at night that don't listen so well, I come from a raw vegan perspective. You can apply most of this to a high carb vegan lifestyle, or whatever. That just happens to be the focus of this channel. Sometimes people are, I don't want to be raw vegan. Well, okay, well then don't be raw vegan. That would be like going to a channel that's about cars and saying, well, I don't like this particular like of cars. I don't like to see videos on cars. I watch what I'm interested in. But so many people are failing to lose weight and consequently failing to do this lifestyle and failing to be healthy simply because they're approaching the raw vegan lifestyle or a high carb vegan lifestyle the same way and in the same mindset that they have approached all the gimmicky weight loss diets that they've done before. I like to harp on them because people really resonate with the Jenny Craigs and the Weight Watchers because it's detailed and you're weighing and you're talking to people and you're gimmicky, restricting. Any of those diets out there, it's always about a method, and it's always about you're going to go on a diet. You're going to, and most of the time, let's just say what it is. Most diets are, you're going to restrict for a period of time until you lose weight. So what happens when the weight comes back on? Now, what a lot of people do when they come to the raw vegan lifestyle, instead of really kind of working it like it's kind of meant to work in your body, and I can't really explain the chemistry and all what does this to you, but you can't think with the same approach that you have on other ways, and you have to put your health first. All this gimmicky stuff, I just want to pull my hair out when I see it, and you just can't break through to the people. They want to do something, and once again, I don't get into the whole pro or con on juice feasting, juice fasting, like these challenges or whatever. I'm not against challenges. I'm not against any of these certain things. It's about the application of them. And I just kind of cringe a little bit when people are going to start their program. I'm going to do a juice fast, or I'm going to do this with the mentality. And I've done this before on a different lifestyle, but when it came to losing weight, like, you know what? I'm just going to do whatever and get that initial 10, 15 pounds off, and then I'll settle into a healthier way of doing it. And you never seem to settle in, because when you're doing something gimmicky, when you're restricting, it's always going to be a yo-yo. You're going to hold on for as long as you physically can, and then you're generally going to freak out. The way to approach the lifestyle is, if you really, I know nobody's going to ever listen that's struggling with weight, but if you would really just forget about the weight loss part of it, for the most part, if you would throw away that scale. I say that, and I say that for most people. If you can regulate your scale and use it as another tool without letting it freak you out, then no, you don't have to throw it away. I mean, I don't have a problem. I actually would like to have a scale so I could weigh from time to time just to kind of see where I'm at. But the reason I say that is too many people get caught up on that number. I would say for sure, when you come to this lifestyle, definitely put the scale away for a while and just focus on being healthy, because if you focus on the health part instead of just weight loss, weight loss, weight loss, and this is what I should be eating, this is what everybody should be eating, whether they're overweight, at their correct weight, or whatever, and you start eliminating wherever you're at it, maybe you've already eliminating the animal products, the processed food, the high fats, whatever. Your body's a very intelligent mechanism. It's going to find that set point where it's supposed to be, and you don't have to do any of the drastic stuff to get there. Because I want you to think about this: when you're doing all that drastic stuff to get there, where it be restricting, like hardcore juice fasting, doing this challenge, that challenge for any once in a while, you're going to have to learn how to eat eventually. No matter what these things you're doing, and we can argue about them till the cows come home, we can, and hey, I can even say that they are useful in some situations, but no matter how long you do it, no matter, what your thinking is about it, at some point, to be successful in this lifestyle, to have health, and to maintain a steady, healthy weight, you're going to have to learn how to eat, and you're going to have to learn how to eat normal days and eat, like just without the gimmicky stuff. You're going to have to learn how to eat enough food and enough clean food, and how to keep yourself fueled and keep yourself from getting hungry throughout the day. And another one that everybody seems to be doing, I've even had a few people that I network with that I've kind of tried to drop that hint without just beating them over the head with it, but they still even get into that whole exercise thing. Like they think a huge part of this, the losing weight part, is about exercise, and it's really not. I mean, I've seen it and I've done it both ways. I've gone to that gym, I've gone to the gym when I was eating the standard American diet, but I cleaned up a little bit, and just every day, and I saw the same people there. You're hitting the Stairmaster, you're hitting the treadmill, and doing, long chunks of time there, all in that hope that you're eating just a little bit better and you're gonna burn that stuff off. I don't know, you can burn weight off, I mean, don't get me wrong, but I'm more about looking at the whole exercise thing as just to keep your body healthy and fit, and for tightening and toning. Honestly, I lost all the weight that I needed to lose, although the weight wasn't a huge issue. Well, I guess I did lose about 50 pounds, but I wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't like too big. I mean, I wasn't like grossly fat. I looked okay in a shirt, but for me, nah. But anyhow, yeah, I didn't think anything about losing the weight. It was more for me, I drank for 30 years, and I was really starting to think, okay, I'm gonna have to pay the piper here before too long if I just keep on with this unhealthy way of life. So the weight loss was a byproduct, and I can help you by saying that, because like I say, it wasn't something that I knew this in the beginning and I'm like all focused. I was just like, the weight, I'll figure that something out later, but I wanted to start getting my body healthy. And consequently, when I focused on getting my body healthy, the weight dropped right off. I mean, it dropped almost faster than I wanted it to drop. I didn't have a scale at all at the time. Actually, a scale would have been a good thing, and I would have seen how my weight was plummeting, and I would have stopped it, but that's another story. Listen, you really do. I mean, I know I've said this a million times, and it just tends to go through one ear and out the other, especially with the people that have a lot of weight to lose. But focus on the health. Always focus on the health, because if you just focus on the health, you're going to be okay. I promise you, most people will tell you that, although it's hard to believe when you've got a lot of weight to lose. But just something to think about going into the weekend, just something to think about if you've been struggling losing weight. Hey, sometimes people argue with you, I think, because you get a little too close to home, or you push a button that they don't like. But I would just say this: if you're successful doing it your way, stay doing what you're doing, if you're sustaining that. But if you've been struggling, or if you've failed on every little diet you've done, if you failed on every weight loss attempt, if you've struggled, just think about switching your mindset and trying to get healthy. And just, once your body is a clean, healthy organism, that weight's going to regulate. But anyhow, just my 2 cents worth. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'm off to the market again tomorrow, so I'm really excited. I hope the mangoes are going to be really good again, and just excited to see what I get. See you guys. Peace.